Well, let's see. I've got my tea here and my bookshelf. And you guys? So, I guess I'm ready to start my own booktube channel. Hi, my name's Marissa, and welcome to Blatantly Bookish. Today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag, because what better way to kick off a YouTube channel than with the Newbie Tag? So let's get into it. Why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I've been watching booktubers for months and months now, and you guys have been so inspiring. You talk so eloquently about books, and I just want to join you. You've inspired most of my recent reading choices, and I want to become part of the dialogue. I want to participate instead of standing on the sidelines and watching and occasionally commenting, but not really getting involved. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things that you can bring to BookTube? I think everyone brings their own perspective to a book, and even if one person finds my thoughts useful or helpful in some way, I think it's definitely worth it. I think my views might be a little different than the average booktuber, since I like both literature and science. I'm currently in dental school, but I studied literature in undergrad. I focused on the rise of the novel, a lot of Victorian literature, some Jane Austen in there, and I just miss the world of discussing books. 3. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm most excited to connect with other booktubers. At the moment, I don't have any outlet to discuss books. Dental school is all-consuming, and my friends generally don't read, and those that do don't seem to read the type of things that I'm interested in. They just don't. I've tried to get them to read some classics and some literary fiction, and they just aren't into it. I even lent my copy of The Air Affair to one of my friends, but she says she hasn't read it yet, and it's really a shame because she should. I can't wait to have an outlet to discuss books and to make booktube friends to chat with and to do buddy reads with and to swap book recommendations with. Question 4. Why do you love reading? I love getting lost in literature and living in a different world, if only for a bit. In fact, sometimes I'll procrastinate reading to stay in that world. I'll just read so slowly and never want to finish, because if I finish, I'll never get the chance to do it again. Of course, you can always reread the book, but it's never the same as the first time you read it. You're in a different place in your life, different things are happening around you. You even notice different things within the book. So, yeah, just living within the book just for that moment. Question 5. What book or series got you into reading? I don't really think any one book or series got me into reading. I basically just always read. Before I could read myself, my parents read to me from a very young age, and even when they stopped reading aloud, I never stopped reading myself. So, yeah. Question 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I would probably ask them questions about making a channel and about filming. I think that they probably answer all the questions I have for them about books themselves, and I look forward to continuing to discuss books with them in the future. But if we were just having a discussion in general, I'd probably start talking about starting a channel and all of the difficulties therein. Question 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Well, speaking into the camera instead of to a person, I've already struggled with that during this video, so hopefully I only get better and better. Number 8. When did you start reading? Oops, I kind of answered that already. I basically started reading right away. My parents read to me from a very early age, as I said. I think I started reading on my own when I was about 3.5 or 4. I don't know if you can count it as reading, when I probably just memorized my favorite phrases and started reciting them, but eventually something clicked and I could just read. So yeah. 9. Where do you read? I read everywhere. I read in the living room, I read in my bed here, I read in the car. I love reading in the car. That's probably my favorite place to read. Something about the lull of the motion of the car, and I know a lot of people find that odd and they actually have trouble reading in the car, but it's my favorite place. I love long car rides, road trips, as long as I'm not the one driving, so I can read. Question number 10. What kinds of books do you like to read? Fiction. I read fiction. I'm a novel girl. I pretty much exclusively read literary fiction and classics. Actually, the last book I read was Lady Susan, and I read that because Katie from Books and Things raved about it, and I read it and loved it. Lady Susan is the snarkiest, most conniving, manipulative character ever, and somehow I loved every minute of it. And then, of course, right afterwards, I went and saw the adaptation of Lady Susan, which is strangely called Love and Friendship, which is a different work of Austen's, but whatever. It was a wonderful adaptation. I feel like I need to make a whole video on it. I really love the way they took the epistolary form and adapted it to film. That's not exactly something that's easy to do, and I think they sort of pulled it off. So yeah, I'll discuss that more in a different video, I think, definitely. And then what else? I'm currently reading Fates and Furies by Lauren Groff. I really like it so far. I don't want to discuss it too much because I haven't finished it. I haven't finished it. So when I finish it, I will be really happy to discuss it, and that'll probably be another video as well. So I already have all these ideas for videos. I'm super excited. If you guys have ideas for videos for me, or you want to just say hi, or you have anything you want to ask me, please feel free to write below in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. Please subscribe, please like this video, and can't wait to make more soon. Bye!